Hey guys, this is Viola. You'll have to excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice. I thought I'd do a video, since it's the start of a new year here soon. And of course with Valentine's Day coming up, I hate Valentine's Day, always have. I wanted to do a video just for ladies, so ladies only, hence the title. This is for, especially, I really wanted to do this video for the women in my life, especially the younger girls at my church. They're my sister as far as I'm concerned, and I'm tired of seeing them waste their time on guys they know it's just going to mistreat them, that aren't right for them at all. I don't want them to think they have to change to be happy with someone. I don't want them to settle. I don't want them to look for less than they have. I don't want them to change who they are or what they feel or how they think for someone. So I thought I would share. I think it's always good to be honest with yourself. That's something I've learned fairly recently. I think that you should be honest with who you are. And so, my list for what I want in a guy, and I know it sounds like a lot, and you know what, that's okay, because it's what I want in a guy. It's not what a guy needs to, any man. The guy, if he fits it, he shouldn't worry about it. I'm not going to settle for less than I want. I'm not going to settle less than a fairy tale, because that's what it deserves. I know people are very skeptic about it. I know people say, well, fairy tales don't exist, you can't have the Prince Charming, but why not? Why can't I wait for a guy who loves me with everything he has? So my list is pretty simple. It's kind of what a lot of girls look for, which is Christian. Someone who's fun, someone who loves me for me, honest, cute. I am a girl. I do like cute guys. Someone with a loving family. I love that feeling when you're no longer a part of this guy's life, but you're a part of his family, because he loves you and trusts you enough with his heart that he trusts you with his family. I like someone who likes to read. They don't have to love to read, but I would like someone who isn't afraid to pick up a book every now and then, because I'm an avid reader. I read non-stop if I could. I would read in my sleep. I like someone who is charitable, someone who likes to help others, even if it's just helping someone to their car. You know, when you have a heart that's willing to serve others, it's because you're willing to serve God first. Someone who stands up for what they believe in. And I'm not a smoker, I'm sorry, but if you smell like tobacco, you're disgusting. It's so nasty. I also would love someone who isn't afraid to set plans and go after those plans, who doesn't say, oh, I got a plan. I've mentioned this in my other video. I want someone who, when they set a plan, they start working right then and there to make that plan happen. Someone who isn't afraid to take the risk on someone else. Someone who doesn't laugh at other people's misfortunes. You know, and I want, and now that I say it out loud, it does sound like a lot, but I want Chelsea, and I want Gina, and I want Laura, and I want Gina and Jamie, and I want them to understand they don't have to give up anything to get all of what they want. They don't have to settle. They don't have to spend a couple years of their lives or a couple months or even a couple days with someone who's not part of what if they don't feel right with them. Why waste their life? I have nothing against dating. I have nothing against dating guys that you think cute. I took a chance on a guy I thought I knew it would be nothing but bad in the end for me, but I spent some of the best times of my life with him. And in a way, I'm glad I did, because even though in the end we ended up not being together, and no, this isn't the boyfriend I just broke up with. It's not him. He was, I loved his family. I loved him immensely. I mean, I even was, me and my mother are like this. And I was willing to do so much for him, even to go against what my mother said. But he was changing me. And I couldn't change anything about him. Not even the way he spoke to me. But he taught me so much. And the boyfriend I recently separated from, he made me realize that it's okay to be scared to love again. It's okay to be scared to try to find that fairy tale. You don't have to fight everything in your being to be with someone, because if you're fighting everything in your being, there's something wrong with the relationship. And then sometimes it can be that there's nothing wrong with the relationship, and that's the problem. Everything's too perfect. I know that sounds weird, but when everything's too perfect, there's no room for growth. There's no room for change. A relationship can't stay the same, because if it stays the same, it's not healthy. You need to be able to grow. You need to be able to change within each other, so your relationship changes, so it grows. Instead of growing apart, it grows together. Yeah, that's what I want them to understand. So ladies, this year, are you going to find what you look for? Are you going to hold out for it, or are you going to settle for Mr. Right now instead of Mr. Right? I choose to settle for all of what I want. I choose to go for all of my dreams. I choose that even if Mr. Right now turns out to be Mr. Right, I'm not going to stop looking for perfect. For not Mr. Perfect. What I view as perfect love, perfect peace. Someone who's going to love me in spite of my flaws. Someone who's going to love every broken part of me. That's what this year's going to be about, ladies. Let's make it about us. About what we want. Or what we need. About finding that perfect balance between happiness, love, work, school. About finding us in the middle of all this craziness.